5 years ago, I thought that becoming a millionaire was some crazy achievement just reserved for CEOs and tech giants or people that was just born inside of rich families that had $1 million since birth. But after 5 years of building multiple income streams to hit my first $1 million, I realized that strategies that actually work are nothing like people expect them to be. So dreamers, if I had to start over today, my goal is to reach $1 million by 2025, 2026. I'm talking real steps, not no fantasy making up things inside my head. I'll be doing these 5 things and I'm going to break them down in a way that makes sense. Whether if you got $100 to your name or $10,000 to your name, we're going to break these down in real actual steps that help me reach my first $1 million. All right, step number 1 is you need to focus on your income and not just budgeting. Now, I know everybody been on the wave of cutting costs, that they want to cut their spending on Starbucks or clipping coupons at the grocery store. That's fine, but saving alone is not going to make you rich. If you're saving $500 a month, you'll need around 167 years to reach $1 million. That math ain't mathing. Instead, what you should be doing is shifting every bit of your energy into increasing your income. I'm talking about learning skills and high-paying jobs that have a high demand in your skill. You need to start a side hustle that's scalable. Don't start a side hustle just washing cars and then you can only wash 5 cars a week and it's not scalable. You need to find a side hustle that's actually scalable if you want to grow your car wash business into an actual business and not just a side hustle. So you need to find something that's scalable. And then the last thing is that you need to monetize what you already know. So me personally, I took the skills that I already knew. I was at a $66,000 job, and most recently now I'm getting paid a 6-figure salary at my new job because of the skills that I have learned over the last 3 years. Put me in a position to now I'm at a 6-figure job. That increase right there of me focusing on increasing my skills to get that pay increase was much better spent than saving $500 a month for the next 160 something years. I spent that money on myself to learn a high demand skill to now I'm at a 6-figure job just because I invested inside of myself. I know it sounds cliche to invest inside of yourself, but guys, if you teach yourself a skill over the next couple of years, you will put yourself in position to now you're making hundreds of thousands of dollars. And now other than saving $500 a month, you can save $1,000 a month. You could cut that in half, right? And now other than $1,000 a month, you could save $1,500 a month. So that's just from saving, not even investing. So the first step that you guys need to do is teach yourself a high skill job so that you can make more money instead of focusing on saving more money, because you're not going to save your way to $1 million. Repeat after me. You're not going to save yourself to $1 million. It's just not going to happen. All right, guys, the second step is that you need to commit to one income stream and say no to everything else. Now, when I first started, I was all over the place. I was a little bit on YouTube, a little bit of personal training, a little bit on my side hustle, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and it just wasn't added up. Nothing was really working until you dialed in on one income stream to start off. So that was the big game changer for me when I really locked in and said, I'm going to focus on one thing. So for me, as you guys know, I'm an investor. I could not pick a lane to start off with. Did I want to day trade? Did I want to swing trade? Did I want to option trade? Did I want to be a dividend investor? I couldn't pick one lane to really stay inside of. So I was really struggling in all of those lanes until I finally found my lane. So what I did, I said, I'm really going to set myself down. I'm really going to dive into earning money inside of the stock market from being an awesome investor in learning how to sell options. So for the next 3 to 6 months, I sat down, I learned how to sell options. Other than buying options, I was selling options, creating passive income. And the more educated I became and I was able to teach myself, I was able to teach you guys on the YouTube channel, and you guys seen that and you start subscribing to the channel, which grow my YouTube channel. So just for me focusing in on one thing, I was able to grow my YouTube channel and create a bunch of passive income from investing to take my portfolio over multiple 6 figures. So a quick plug in, if you guys do want to join the Patreon to take you to my Discord right now, if you hit this button right here, you can get it for $58.65. In there, I teach you guys the wheel strategy. That is where I learn how to sell options, not buying options, but we're selling options, and we run the wheel strategy. And you'll also be a part of a great community of investors that want to be financially free. And you also have access to all of my courses in there, and we hold Zoom calls calls every single Sunday, and we go over all of our plays for the week. So if you guys want to be a part of that, consider joining the Dream Team. And you also get access to my 7 pro day traders that post their option trades every single day. And we do our leap options in there as well. So if you guys want to be a part of an awesome community of investors, consider joining the Dream Team. If not, you guys could join the Lucid Dreamer Row and still have access to my 7 pro day traders. Inside of there, I have my different modules, and I just also posted module 4 in there for my technical analysis to help me reach my 6 figures, finally growing my account to multiple 6 figures and me becoming a millionaire in 2025. So if you guys want to check that out, the link to Patreon is going to be down in the pinned comment section and also inside of the description. All right, step 3 is that you guys need to learn at least 1 high value skill per quarter. That means you'll be learning 4 new skills per year that you could use to get a higher paying job or to make more money or to scale your own business. So here's a simple game plan. Q1, you could do sales and persuasion. Q2, you could do digital marketing, ads, email, SEO. Q3, you could do data or analytics, learn to read those numbers. And Q4, you could do trading or real estate analysis. So as you guys know, I have focused on the trading part, but an amazing one that I need to learn next to make myself even more money is what I said in Q2, and that would be digital marketing, ads, emails, and SEO. If I can learn how to do marketing for my own YouTube channel, for my own business, for my own company, how to run ads, I have no clue how to run ads or how to do the SEO and email and things like that. But I need to sit down for at least 3 months, learn those skills, because now, other than being stuck at the hump, that skill will take my business over the hump and help you guys get to your first $1 million. If you suck at sales, then that's Q1. Then you guys need to learn those skills as well in order to increase your business and your income, because the more money you make, the more money you're going to be able to invest, and the more money you have to spend and deposit inside of your bank account. Now, you want to learn skills that solve expensive problems. These people, they pay big to have those problems solved. Some people are learning skills that's not going to pay a lot of money. You need to teach yourself skills that is going to pay a lot of money. And the most important part is that you need to teach yourself a skill that is going to solve big problems, because people pay a lot of money to solve big problems. Because let me tell you guys something, wherever job you're at, there's usually a ceiling on how much money you can make. If you're a teacher, if you're a CDL driver, if you're anything, there's usually a ceiling on how much money you can make, unless you're the CEO or a lawyer or a doctor. There's probably no ceiling on how much that you can make, but most jobs out there, there's a ceiling on how much money you can make. So once you teach yourself these skills, you could go to a higher paying job and make even more money, because there's only so much that could give you a raise at your current job. So here's another strategy that I would use if I was you for step 3, is that once you teach yourself these skills, do not stay at one single job longer than 3 years. If you stay at a job for, let's say, 15 years and you receive 2% pay raise every single year for the next 15 years, oh, whoop-de-doo, you guys, you went from $100,000 to $130,000 in the span of 15 years. That's not going to cut it, guys. What you need to do is work at your job for 3 years, learn a skill, trade, a trick, or something that's solve big problems, and now you have something else under your belt, and you apply for another job in the same industry at a competitive place. And usually when you move from job to job every 3 years, you go up around 15-20%. So if you do 5 job moves over the next 15 years and you're going up 20% every single year, now you're going to be up to the $300,000 range, $350,000 range, $400,000 range, just because you took skills that you learned, didn't stay at that single one job, and you went from job to job, job hopping, and you could eventually end up back at the same company that you started off at, but now you're the president or the CEO or the lead role, and not just someone that's been inside the same role for the last 15 years. So every 3 years, you need to look for another job that has a 10% pay raise from your current job, and keep moving around after you learn these new skills. Because if you're learning a new skill at your current job, they're going to take advantage of you, and you need to take that to a new job, or have your current job match what you was going to make at your new job. So people do it all the time. They go from firm to firm, hospital to hospital, no matter what, to get the highest amount of money, and that is how you're going to get to $1 million the quickest. All right, now step number 4 is that you need to protect your energy like it's your money. You're not going to let somebody come and take your money from you, right? So that's the same thing that you need to do with your energy. It's draining to have people around you speaking negatively, taking away your energy from you. That's not going to help you build wealth at all. You need to protect your energy like you're protecting your money. So what you need to do is that you need to cut the negative noise, Stop watching the news, bad news, and limit to who you speak to about your goals, right? Because not everybody's going to be your friend. So what I used to do, I ain't really had negative people around me, was that once I realized that investing and making money was 80% mental and about 20% of the strategy, once I figured out that the 80% part was mental and that I really stopped to cut the negative noise where I was judging others, or not judging other people, I was comparing myself to other content creators, other investors, other people that was day trading and making so much money while I'm over here running the wheel strategy, option trading, selling options, consistently, slowly growing my account at a consistent base. But I kept comparing myself to others, and that was messing up my energy. I didn't have the problem with bad negative energy around me. Most people around me were supportive, and that helps me put me in the position I am in today. But I see a lot of people out there, when they start to invest, their friends, and they were like, oh, okay, there you go. You're a financial bro now. All he do is sit in the house and talk about the stock market. All he do is watch the CNBC news. Or all he do is do this and do that. And like, that's a bunch of, I see it happening. There's a bunch of negative energy out there. But me personally, I used to compare myself to other people. And when I realized I need to lock in and see that I'm actually having success, and then there's other content creators out there comparing themselves to me and think that I'm doing good, I just need to lock in what I'm doing, not worry about anybody else. And once I got that 80% of the mental part down, I was able to focus on the 20% of my strategy part down, and it took my portfolio to a completely different level. So no matter what you want to do, whether it's investing, real estate investing, owning your own business, your side hustle, remember, you need to protect your own energy like you're protecting your money. That's the key word right there. Protect your own energy like you're protecting your own money. And the last one is step 5, guys, is that you have to fall in love, not with the money, but you need to fall in love with the process. I had so much fun growing my YouTube channel and learning everything that I need to learn in order to make myself be financially free. I'm financially free no matter where. I know how to make money in the stock market. That's what I do now. So because I enjoyed the process and wasn't focused on, I need this, I need this, and need this, I need this now, I need it now, I need it now, and completely blowing my account or blowing my investments or going to go spending on some kind of fancy car or anything like that. No, I fell in love with the process. So chasing $1 million can feel overwhelming at times, especially if you start off with like $2,000 and $1 million feel like it's impossible. Trust me, you can go back to my early videos from a long time ago. You guys will see that my account was at $300, $400, $500. And then it just kept growing slowly over time because I fell in love with the process. That's why you have to fall in love with the daily grind. For me, that looked like I was watching charts in my free time. I enjoyed looking at the charts. I wasn't just, I need to study the charts. I fell in love with the process of looking at the charts. Why is he doing this? Why is he doing that? Learning something new every day to where when I could take a quick glance at the chart and know what the market about to do that day. So other than just sitting back on the couch enjoying Netflix, I was studying the charts. I was studying business. I was building content that brings values that compound over time. Every video I make compounds over time. I got videos that I put out 5 years ago that's still making me a couple dollars per month today. So it just adds up over time. So as I was building content, that content was education that you guys can literally watch for free. All I ask for you to do is hit that thumbs up button and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any information. But yeah, I fell in love with the process. No matter what you want to do, make sure that you fall in love with the process and don't just chase money, because if you found something that makes you a lot of money, but you hate the process, it's not going to be as fun. Yes, you might make the money, but it's not going to last in the long run. Set yourself up for a future that's going to last in the long run, guys. Because if you stay committed to the process, the outcome becomes automatic. Millionaires aren't built overnight. They're built on daily habits that stock up over time. Compound interest effect. All right, guys, so this is my final thoughts. It's not about hitting $1 million tomorrow. It's about building habits, focus, and income systems that helps make it inevitable. Stay consistent, stay learning, and stay investing in yourself. That's the Dream Green way, man. That's what we talk about on the Dream Green Show. So if this video helped you or got you thinking different, hit that thumbs up button and hit that subscribe button, because that helps out this channel more than you guys can possibly even imagine. Don't forget, Join the Patreon right now if you guys want to learn the wheel strategy and how to make passive income that way. If not, you guys could join the Lucid Dreamer role, have access to my 7 pro day traders in either one. But if you want to be a part of that Zoom call, make sure that you join the Dream Team. But guys, let me know down in the comment section which step did you struggle with the most. Now, which one is your favorite? Which step do you struggle with the most down in the comment section? Can't wait to check out you guys' comments. But other than that, I'm Zeke, bringing you guys the Dream Green Show, and I'm out. Peace.